The end of the NBA All-Star game. There was no defense throughout the first 3 quarters, but the fourth quarter got competitive. It was tight. They needed 2 points to get the target score. What did LeBron James do for Team LeBron? Posted himself up in the mid-post, asked for the ball, took a couple dribbles, and hit this shot to get the win in Cleveland. But even though the sort of kind of hometown kid got the win and the game winner, last night was all about Wardell Stephen Curry. Jalen, what did you think about the historic shooting night from Wardell Curry?
Incredible, and it was a terrific culmination to another great All-Star weekend. And I know we're going to talk about the anticlimactic dunk contest, but that's just one of the phases of why this All-Star weekend wasn't just perfect. Other than that, it was outstanding. You know how happy I was to see Cade Cunningham shine on the big stage, not only in the rookie game, but in the skills challenge. But Steph Curry, I keep saying this, a lot of people are gonna say he's the greatest shooter of all time. Jalen Rose is gonna teach you the reasons actually that make him different. Number one, his ball handling. The other great shooters that you recall, Larry Bird was a great ball handler for a forward. Ray Allen was a great ball handler for a shooting guard. Reggie Miller was a good ball handler for a guard. He has one of the best handles in the game. That's one. Number two, he has unlimited range. The guys I just mentioned, and I played with Reggie, you know that's my big brother, played against Ray Allen. He's a killer, and you know how much I love and adore Larry Joe Bird over your right shoulder. But with that being said, Steph Curry, when you see his highlights, 35 feet shots, 32-foot shots, 30-foot shots. When you're watching the guys I just named, they're right at the three-point line catching and shooting. That's another thing that makes Steph look different. And finally, it's the Papa shot mentality. It's effortlessly. Normally when somebody's focused on like making sure that this goes in, they take their time, they line it up, and they make sure they do everything they can to get this thing in there. Steph Curry like, whatever, turning the other way. That's what we haven't seen. And then lastly, the volume. I'm teaching y'all, here's the third one, the volume. I don't care where you playing at. It's tough to hit 10 threes in one game. I don't care if they're wide open or not. This gentleman routinely hits over 10 three-pointers so many times that it equals everybody else that has ever done it. Those are the things that make him the greatest shooter of all time. It was on display. A lot of stars that were normally there weren't there. Kevin Durant wasn't there. Kawhi wasn't there. James Harden was there just so he wouldn't get fined like Marshawn Lynch. But it was still a major stage. And Steph Curry understands that as LeBron is starting to age, and KD went to the Nets, I'm about to make this my championship era. I'm the one that got 3 rings without a finals MVP. I'm looking at this like Steph, like this is my turn, and he's trying to take it.
Well, one thing that I watched last night is they had all of those legends in the building, and as you mentioned, a couple of generations on the court. Is the league is going to be just fine because there were some young stars that put on a show in this All-Star game, and no one pontificates that better than Ja Morant on this singular play. Jalen, you know what I'm talking about. What do you think about this catch and dunk from Ja Morant?
It's one of those things like watching Ja Morant in college and rooting for him so very much and covering him about to be drafted and talking about how he was going to be a spectacular player. It reminds me of watching the Joker in the All-Star game. Remember, that was our guy, and we could throw up hearts, and everybody was like, oh, he's a sleeper, not becoming a player. Now Ja's become the mainstream bandwagon player. It's like, if I like the NBA a little bit, I'm going to make sure that the world knows I like Ja Morant. And so let me answer your question. Why is that? Because he's a mercurial athlete and he's spectacular to watch. Yep. And when you look at his slender build, usually a guy that size doesn't attack the rim with a reckless abandon. I played against Allen Iverson. I watched Derrick Rose. He reminds me of a combination of the two. AI built with the Derrick Rose explosiveness with both of their kind of killer instinct and the ability to attack. Because like those guys, Ja Morant will be MVP of this league one day.
Well, you say Ja Morant is our guy, but no one in the NBA is our guy more than LaMelo Ball. And I was so happy when he was named to the team because he is the perfect player to be in an all-star game because of plays like this.
I'm so very happy for LaMelo Ball. Here's a guy that dedicated himself to the game so much that he played at multiple high schools. He played in multiple countries. He got drafted into a squad like Charlotte. And on paper, other than Michael Jordan, that don't look very attractive. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do the Eli Manning and was like, you know what, I don't want to play there. He went there, he showed up, and he became an all-star. And I agree with you. His skill set is built for that big stage. It was great to see him hit a couple of threes. It was great to see him drop a couple of dimes. And I also want to shout out LeVar Ball, because when you got two current sons both starting at point guard in the NBA and another son that's been playing pro, LeVar, you were right. And also Jermaine Jackson, the trainer and manager of LaMelo Ball. I saw the work that they put in. You saw us before the draft hitting the gym, getting ready for the draft, and now all of a sudden he's an all-star so very young in his career, and I'm really happy for him.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.